Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Slay the Spire. Let's play Ironclad Ascension level 15. Unfavorable events. Let's do it. I don't remember what deck we had last time as the Ironclad, but here's hoping we can replicate whatever success we had last time. Let's go for the random rare relic. 99 gold is a steal. Bird-faced Urn for healing is not that bad. It does incentivize powers a little bit. Yeah, I'm tempted to go 3 elite path up here on the left. I know we skipped the burning elite, but we can only hit 2 if we don't do this path. But it incentivizes powers, it incentivizes cheap powers like Metallicize and maybe a cheap Berserk. You know, it's been updated in one of these recent patches so that it doesn't provide as much vulnerability to you when you play it. So that might be a good card to add in. Combust could be a decent power to add in. It'll make elite fights, you know, only take a certain amount of time. You don't have to play it against the boss if you don't have to. Admittedly, Shockwave is also amazing, but why don't we just go heavy powers? I don't know. Let's try it. It does incentivize powers a little bit, and even against, you know, this enemy here, playing it heals us for 2. That means we get 2 turns for free out of it without having to even worry about any cost. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. He will die. What does the relic do? It just heals you for 2 whenever you play a power. Feel no pain, that's a good power to have in. Now we might want to toss in some things that allow us to exhaust. Man, this used to be a gain 100 gold. And gain like 350, I think? I think I'm just going to take the gold. You know, there's no guarantee we're going to be able to remove the curse. Although... we'll do it anyways. It is a lot of gold. I like gold. I like gold. I'm gonna use a speed potion, just so I don't take as much damage. Our elite a Link 5 asks, are elite rooms usually more worthwhile than question marks? I think so. It can depend. But usually you get a harder fight that gives you a relic, and the relic could be really good. Bird-faced Urn is a rare relic technically, which is high value. It could be really bad relic. It could be something that doesn't really work with your deck at all. But I usually like going for it anyways, just because it is a, you know, it's how you gain, you know, permanent strength without having to worry about your deck. Yeah, you could upgrade your cards and make your cards better, but that's not all there is to it. You need to make your entire run better. Gain permanent strength, gain permanent dex, duplicate, you know, a 2-cost attack whenever you play it. Gain a buffer, gain an artifact protection. I don't really know what I'm adding to the deck, by the way. I'm just kind of adding in random things. This is what we want Combust for. Just kind of adding in cards and just being like, you know what? Add powers and we'll see what kind of powers we can get. We don't really have anything amazing. I would like to add in I'm gonna save the power potion, by the way, because we got the perfect turn 1 power. So I'm gonna save the power potion, and I don't know what else I was gonna say. So there we go. Now, we did play Feel No Pain. We're gonna gain 3 block per days. That's quite nice. Might be able to kill you next turn. You're gonna take 10 damage between now and then. Rupture is really the one... You're not gonna die. You're not gonna die, but we're only gonna take 0 damage. Well, 1 from the combust, but 0 from the attack because of Feel No Pain. Rupture would be a great card to add into this deck, because if we had a Rupture, every time Combust activated, we would gain 1 strength. That's actually kind of why I took the Twin Strike. Power Through is really good, but Corruption is good, and Feel No Pain is a power. But Feel No Pain, we already have one in the deck. Do we really need a second one? I don't think so. It's going to take a Power Through for block. And in terms of upgrade targets, I think I'd rather just hit the question mark. If it's combat, you know, there's a small chance we can get out of it without taking damage. Obviously, that did not happen. And we're going to take a big hit, so I'm actually going to do this. I don't think we need the strength gain. It will pay for itself. Well, it will give me 1 strength from regret, but let's just go metallicize on this one. That's not a very good turn 1 pick, and that's not a very good power to get out of the potion. But this fight is really annoying, and we're going to take a decent amount of damage from it, which kind of scares me. I'm gonna bash you. 1 strike will kill the Spike Slime if we play Combust, and we're probably gonna play Combust. Power heals us. We're gonna gain 3 block. We're gonna gain the block. We're gonna hit him. We didn't draw Combust, so we have to hit him again to kill him, and I can't hit him again to kill him because I played... Oh, I played the power! I thought we were gonna draw 2 strikes guaranteed, or a strike and Combust. We didn't. We drew 1 strike. No, we drew 2 strikes, but I couldn't play it because I was an idiot. You know what? TLDR, I made some mistakes on that last turn, and we might die because of it, but if we die, we'll just, you know, restart the run. It's not too bad. Well, I mean, as long as we can live, which we should. Anyways, we get a potion. I'll take a shrug it off. It was just a bad question mark. You know, you hope to get a event from that. You hope to not get a combat, and we just got a combat, which is not what we wanted. Altered Bees, I am definitely feeling a lot better. That cold that I had is mostly gone. Thank you for asking. You hate to power through or anything that gets your deck congested. It's not that bad because the wounds, you know, if you have a very long fight, you're probably gonna die anyways. I actually only have 12 HP, so I think we're dead right now. You know, if you're on a long fight, you're gonna die anyways. How did we live on that? I actually just don't understand. Did I have like a potion that brought me back or something? And if you don't have a long fight, I really like the quick, high-value block out of the power through. Anyways, that was a very risky attempt there. Let's bring it back and try to have a little bit more of a well thought out first floor. I would still like to hit all 3 elites if at all possible. We're gonna go through the shop. That way we have a chance of getting a free elite. Let's do it. Body Slam, Entrench, Clash. We could take Entrench and then try to make a... Yeah, we could try to make a block deck work as the Ironclad. You really do need to have Barricade. Oh my god. I'm gonna take a Whirlwind, I'm not gonna take a second Entrench. But you know, Metallicize, Flame Barrier, we can build a good deck with a lot of block cards. It's not amazing because, you know, if you fight the Gremlin Knob, you're not going to have a very fun time. But, you know, Metallicize is on sale, we'll buy it. Flame Barrier is nice to have with good block. Mayhem for a free card. I like it. We have a lot of things to upgrade, but... Oh, crap, and it's not even going to be a free elite, too. This is starting to make me think we are going to have to do another run. But you know what? We'll see. We'll see. It's a good shop, but right now I need more opportunities to... Well, I should have played Bash last turn. I need more opportunities to upgrade right now. We have a lot of things that need to upgrade. Just gonna pop the block potion immediately. We get a free card every turn. Free defend. Get hit for 12. Metallicize is nice, Mayhem is nice. Free strike is nice. I don't really want to risk exhausting flame barrier with Mayhem. Oh, thanks. With Mayhem, it's actually quite nice to have the opportunity to get that for free. That and Bash. And Whirlwind. Well, I think you just hit him. We'll probably kill him, but it's costing me a lot more HP than I would like. You piece of crap. I will also say Mayhem has been worthless. For the energy that we spent on it, we basically had gotten nothing from it. I'm not going to say literally nothing, because that's not true. It just feels like nothing. Entrench when we have 0 block. True Grit the Bash right when I want to play it. It's like, oh, thanks. Thanks, it's wonderful. I'm going to add a Carnage. I don't really like the card, but I'm going to do it anyways because I feel like, why not? You know, let's add in a high value attack. I'm also going to take 6. Carnage. That's a good get. That's what we want to have happen out of Mayhem. We want Mayhem to give me a free, expensive card. Fruit Juice is really nice. Give me a... You know... I'm gonna skip this. We don't have any strength gains, so we don't need it. I love Mayhem turn 1. Now, this does suck a little bit because if we play a skill, it's gonna make him stronger, but it's still a card for free. You know, in that turn, it blocked a lot of damage. True Grit, you know, blocked 7. Can't complain too much about that. Well, I mean, we are going to die next turn if we don't kill him. Here's hoping we get a high value card, and we didn't, so we are going to die again, but that's okay. We'll just restart again. Not getting the free elite, it was just murder. That's why you go for the enemies in your next 3 combats have 1 HP, and that's why you always go for that. I don't even look at the map anymore. I'm just like, that's what we want. But not getting it really put a hamper on my chances, I think. Expensive deck, too. God, I hate taking Entrench early, because it's so not playable. But I guess you go Sword Boomerang, because it's an attack early. I really dislike taking the Entrench early, because for 2 energy, it's worthless. You can't play it. Stop trying to give me Entrench. Do it later. Let's upgrade or remove. I mean, we could remove a strike or upgrade a Carnage. Let's do that instead. And we'll do another upgrade and upgrade the Sword Boomerang. I don't want to upgrade Bash because if we fight Lagavulin, I mean, we're going to fight him with 1 HP, which is nice. I could risk a question mark and then a Burning Elite, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to get the free Elite. But I don't like upgrading Bash again because we might fight Lagavulin. And if you fight Lagavulin, you... No. You want the unupgraded Bash so you don't wake him up. Sentinel. Gain block if the card is exhausted, gain energy. We don't have an Iron... True Grit. Iron Wave. Like, what the hell? Just gonna skip that. I know that the power would be upgraded, but I still don't really like losing HP in order to draw. I think it's not that good. We do need strength now with that upgraded... Sword Boomerang. Can we use a Fire Breathing? It's just so bad. Deal 1 damage to all enemies for each attack played this turn. It's so bad. It's 1 strength up. That's all this is. I'll take it because it's upgraded, but I just don't see it being super useful. Self-forming clay is very nice though. I've neglected that relic far too frequently in the past, and it helps out a great deal against the heart explicitly. I'll take Metallicize upgraded. We will remove yet another card. This deck, it's half upgraded, and we removed a significant amount of cards from it, so I'm kind of interested in seeing how this plays out. Infernal Blade, Wild Strike, Cleave. Cleave for crowd control seems kind of nice. We have no other forms of crowd control except for Fire Breathing, and Fire Breathing isn't super amazing on its own. Well, here's hoping. Don't even run the numbers, just try to go for the kill. I think I'd rather have Explosive instead of Draw. True Grit being upgraded is very nice. Let's make sure we get that to happen. This is why I didn't necessarily want Bash, but we have it. Do we wake him up? Let's wake him up. The vulnerability means that if we draw Carnage, I mean, in theory, we might be able to kill him if we had like a double tap, which we don't, but it's kind of exactly what we wanted. We're gonna double tap a 13 damage or 16. Give me the 16. Exhaust the defend, please. Hey, excellent. We take 1 damage. This is actually a perfectly fine fight. The upgraded Bash was a little bit, you know, bad when we drew it, but we still managed to kill him pretty easily. Dude, you know what? Upgraded powers. Let's go hard on the upgraded powers. It could be fun. We have a nearly fully upgraded deck, minus 5 strikes, defends, and 1 cleave. I like it. Get rid of the basic strike. I hate going up against the Guardian, though, because we can't put up a lot of block on turn 1. I can flip him, so I think I will. I really wanted to play Juggernaut, but we can play it next time. Yeah, you know, we need energy to play it. As soon as we get Juggernaut, though, that's like 7 damage every turn with Metallicize. There it is. Good. And we kept, what's good is that we kept Carnage in the deck. That's technically more damage. Should have played the block. I need to pay more attention, I think. Oh, okay. Did not expect that to happen. The, how did that even happen? It was like... Because he like, didn't even flip over. We gained Metallicize at the end of our turn, he flipped over, but he didn't do anything. That is very strange. Anyways, this fight is over. Now we just need some power synergy cards from the defect. That could be kind of cool. We do 28 damage plus another 12, that's 40. You're gonna get hit for 7. You're not gonna flip over, so I think we just block. Say goodbye, Carnage. Oh, it was the damage from self-forming clay giving me block is what triggered the effect from Juggernaut, which is what flipped him over. That's such a weird, like, order thing, you know? I have to wonder, self-forming clay, doesn't it give you block like 3, 3, 3, 3, 3? Is that 7 damage every time it gives you block over and over and over again? Because if so, that could be just like amazing. We need 4 energy. Have to take it. You know, if we play Juggernaut and then get hit for like 15 times 1, then, or 1 times 15, would we do 15 times 7 damage to the enemy on the next turn? I have a feeling that might be how it works, and if so, that is awesome. So basically, it's kind of a weird block deck, isn't it, right now? We play Juggernaut, we play Metallicize, we play our blocks, and we get a lot of value out of them because the entire deck basically is upgraded. We can do 28, we can do 40 damage. I do think an uppercut is worth it. It's a good card, and let's be honest. We need weakness. I'm gonna gain gold. Gain gold, leave. I'm in... Look. You know, really, all I did there was I said, you know what, I gotta make it easier on the game, because, you know, we're too strong right now. Whew, too strong. Yeah, that was dumb, though. That was not a smart move, Abe. What are you doing? Give me a Carnage, Defend, True Grit. We're gonna make it out of this fight just fine. Might be a little low on, you know, any elite fight we find in our future. We might want to skip them. But we got that regen potion. We'll pop it at some point. I don't think we need Clothesline. I don't think we need Iron Wave. I don't think we need Flex. Especially if I upgrade the uppercut. So I'm just gonna keep removing cards at this point. We need better blocks, but we do not need these strikes right now. You know what? It's only gonna hit like 4 cards. I'm just gonna remove another strike. So do we fight 3 elites on this floor? I'm gonna say no. However, I am gonna upgrade and then fight 1, and then we can maybe upgrade or rest afterwards. But I really want to get this uppercut. Yeah, I did that for nothing. I took 21 damage for no reason because I thought that we had the... I didn't realize we had ectoplasm, even though I just took ectoplasm, because I'm an idiot. But that's okay. Could have killed him with the explosive potion. You know what? We should pop the regen. Even though we get a burn, I think that's worth it. Okay. A cleave will not kill the enemies. However, if we uppercut cleave, we can kill this guy, and then a defend might kill him, and we're not going to take any damage anyway. So I'm going to uppercut cleave, defend, and we had basically 2 opportunities to kill that gremlin because we had the metallicized damage on top of the card that we played. But so far this is going just fine. I think we do basically the same thing. Uppercut, cleave, sword boomerang, maybe pop the defend. Should probably be able to kill him. Oh! Ornamental fan. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, they're dead. Good fight. I mean, we healed up quite nicely. Toxic Egg is wonderful. It means that we can actually take a lot of good block cards now, and that is something that this deck desperately needs, I feel. We need better block. So I am going to... Actually, we don't need to upgrade. Let's go question mark. To shop. I mean, this very much sucks because I would have liked to hit the other shop that is guaranteed, but I think we just want to buy Metallicize and say that's the rest of our money. I don't need max HP. I'll take the Sapphire Key here. Yep, and Thread and Needle would have been amazing. Evolve would have been fantastic. Bandage up. But we can add in cards, just not colorless cards anymore, basically. I will do a Juggernaut. Juggernaut is really nice because it means that whenever we get those Metallicizes, it's free damage. Speaking of... I think he just... try to kill one of them. Oh! Yeah, we had like a 50-50 shot. No, okay, so Self-Forming Clay does not give you 7 times 2 block, it only gives you the block once. I could have sworn that it did it differently, but whatever. I don't think we need a second Carnage, I don't think we need a Headbutt either. think we just want to, you know, whenever we can, we should upgrade. No point going to a shop, and we'll just hit question marks. I will absolutely take this. Necronomicon is wonderful. We have Immolate, we have Carnage. I think we have a very decent deck right now. Like, look at that. We murdered those enemies. Oh, it's so good. Dropkick feels like a pretty good ad because we can probably get it for free. Because Uppercut and Bash will apply twice. I feel like the Dropkick actually does work here. I am gonna rest. We have so many upgraded cards already. I don't think we need to spend time upgrading. Goodbye, Carnage. I don't think we need to spend time upgrading, you know, one Dropkick that we just added in, you know? Toxic Egg equals where the Facehugger at. That is what it is. So, Bash gets played twice. We get a free card out of Dropkick. We can play a Defend or a Cleave. A Cleave gets a kill, so you play the Cleave. We take some damage, that's okay. I mean, we deal a little bit of damage back whenever we take damage. It's not super bad. I'm gonna weaken him. That's not what I wanted to happen. I didn't want him to die, because of obvious reasons. However, double Immolate is wonderful. This is gonna be an easy fight, it seems like. I didn't change the stream title? Yes, I did. You're just not seeing it. A Defend is still 7 damage. We take 8 damage, not too bad. Deal another 7, he's dead. Didn't need to rest, but I'm still glad that we did it, because you never know. Okay. Berserk offering Brutality. Berserk is interesting. You only gain vulnerable for 1 turn, because it's upgraded. So I'm gonna take it, and we're gonna try to make it work. Transform, Strikes, and Defends. I mean, we only have 5, and I'm gonna remove them anyways. But they're all gonna be upgraded if they're skills or powers. But we only have 1 block card. You know, since they're gonna be upgraded, let's do it. Havoc, Second Wind, Warcry will be upgraded, Perfected Strike and Sever Soul will not be, and Perfected Strike and Sever Soul are almost worthless cards. I would say we got a below average payout out of that. But what did we lose out on? Strikes and Defends. That doesn't really matter too much. We can make it work still. So we have to hit this Burning Elite, so every other path is meaningless. Two Metallicizes is really nice turn 1. I don't think we can kill this guy, but we can at least weaken him. No, we did kill him. Just barely. Nice block cards. You shush. Give me a Juggernaut. Warcry. What do we not want? I mean, I'll be honest. I'm going to True Grit the Sever Soul. So next turn, give me the Carnage. If we put up a little bit of block, we can kill him with the Carnage, which is what I would love to do on this turn, which we cannot do. So, in that case, let's kill you in Berserk. We only get the vulnerability for 1 turn, which is nice. Don't be an attack. Well, you know, at least it killed him very quickly. Have to take Flame Barrier. We need blocks. Good turn for Berserk. Give me an Immolate, please. As soon as we draw Immolate, they're dead, so I'm not really that concerned. This is going to play the card I just put down there, which is garbage. I should have done that with like a Bash or something, but it doesn't matter because I'm still going to be able to double up on the Bash. Yes. kind of silly, but hey, we did a lot of damage to him. We're just waiting for Immolate. There we go. Perfected Strike does 8 damage, insane. It is kind of garbage, isn't it, right now? Could take the Iron Wave, but let's do this instead. Gain 999 gold, gain to your normality. Ho ho, hey, this is a fantastic idea. Let's do that. Who needs to block? If you're fighting the heart, you kind of would like to block. Let's see what let's see what Havoc gives us. A True Grit, get rid of Sever Soul. Let's play Immolate twice. Did a little bit more damage. 2 enemies with 24 HP, not a problem. Next turn, give me the uppercut and that'll kill him. I actually didn't mean to do that, but I guess it's going to be 2 enemies with 2 HP each, so it's not too bad. Gambling chip. I like it, actually. I like having a chance at selecting my first turn here. Like Juggernaut, that's amazing. Uppercut, that's fantastic. We don't need the rest of these. And dude, Berserk is a great card. I'm oftentimes playing it without the enemy attacking, and then we just get the extra energy permanently from that moment on. It's wonderful. I don't really want to double Immolate this early into the fight, so I'm just going to play the block and keep the vulnerability going. You know what we need? We need that relic that applies weakness whenever you apply vulnerability, because we apply a lot of vulnerability. Let's get rid of the curse to have it come back. The best defense is good offense. Except where the heart is concerned, because the heart is an annoyingly difficult fight, but otherwise, you're right. 8 block, that's enough. Now I'll play it. I have to admit, a headbutt is nice, so you can bring back a block card. Considering I have basically no block cards, I gotta feel like that's a pretty good option. We can Warcry Havoc to play a card for free, like a Flame Barrier or an Immolate or a Bash. I actually do not want to replace any cards. This is a wonderful draw. So let's Bash first. It's doing 16 damage. I think I will Warcry. Next turn, what do we want? Well, I'm actually just gonna... No, this is fine, this is fine. Havoc, the Immolate. 38 damage. Dropkick him. 27 damage or something like that. That's not a problem. We're gonna take... we're gonna take 7, I think, but... we did a lot of damage on that turn, which is nice. Give me Carnage. Can I kill him? 13 plus 12? We can kill him. Still have a lot of HP. I think that was a pretty decent turn for us. I don't think a Body Slam works. A Pommel Strike could be nice for draw, but... I'm not going to take it right now. Could take the Ruby Key. You know what? Let's take the Ruby Key. Nothing really deserves an upgrade right now. By the way, I have no idea if this deck is actually going to work, but it seems like it's doing something right now. I need energy. Power Potion, Skill Potion might be what I want. We do not need Sword Boomerang on this turn. Oh, yes. We're going to play Immolate, and we're going to play probably Juggernaut. But let's take the Skill Potion first. And you know what? I think I like this. If we Warcry, we can play Juggernaut on the next turn, or Uppercut. But I think you have to start with the Immolate. Or, you know what we could do? Just uppercut, immolate, and not play any of our powers? And then next turn we can play, oh my god, we can play Juggernaut right now. That's amazing. That's ideal draw. Hey, Perfected Strike. I can play it twice for 8 damage. That actually might be important to kill this dagger, but let's play Berserk, Fire Breathing. It's actually gonna matter. Killed him. Give me a Metallicize. Because of the fact that we have Juggernaut out there, I want that extra damage from the block every turn. It's actually a good turn. The only thing we might not play is Cleave, but let's see what we draw. Carnage is 40 damage twice. We can't kill the Reptomancer, I don't think, but we can probably take no damage by True Gritting something. Drop... Actually, here's the thing. We're gonna get the card back immediately anyways. It's gonna do 42, this will do 12, but it's gonna do 42 twice. That's 84 plus 12. It's not gonna kill, so I'm just gonna kill the dagger. We have plenty of 2-cost attacks we can play in the future to take no damage. I'm not that worried about it. 24 twice. I think you put up the block. We have 20 block. Let's gain another 7 block. Then I'll hit you twice. Taking no damage. Lovely. Doing 34 damage. Well, you know what? No, you're not. Because you're dead! Pair. Max HP might matter, so I don't mind having it. Weakness, we have Uppercut for that. I don't think we need it. Sentinel, we're not really exhausting cards that often. I mean, there are turns when we need energy, but if we have a True Grit for 1, do we really need more energy on that turn? Probably not. And weirdly enough, Madness is bad. I don't want to make these cards cheap. I want them to be played twice. And we don't need the healing, so we're just going to lose 4 max HP. Hate it. Courier. Oh, hey, perfect opportunity to be able to remove a card. We can actually add in a card. We could add in a Perfected Strike or an Inflame. Dude, yeah, just give me an Inflame. Why not? It's an upgraded power that gives me 3 strength permanently. Oh, do not replace that card. Seems good. Should have played Inflame first before I played Immolate. That's dumb. Honestly, I didn't think he would live. I don't think we need another Immolate. We have plenty of 2-cost cards that we're playing whenever we draw them anyways. Just give me an Immolate. Immolate? Immolate? No Immolate? Carnage is a kill. That's 56 damage? That's enough to kill either one of these two. I kind of like the turn we have, actually. Unless we draw Immolate right now, I'm kind of like... Kill 1. Take no damage. And then as soon as we draw Immolate, they're dead. So, Immolate? I should have probably brought a card back with Headbutt and then Havoc'd it. But this is still fine. We're still gonna kill another one, and then we can just bring back Carnage and finish him off. We're taking no damage, which is lovely. I think a Rage is a perfect addition. We play a lot of attacks, and having that give us block seems like it could be kind of nice. I don't care about taking damage that much. I want to do damage. Drop Ghostly Armor, drop Sever Soul. Dropkick is an attack, let's keep it. This is fine. Taking no damage. This guy could be a problem. You know, we don't play cards to heal, but here's hoping. Havoc, played an Immolate once. That's acceptable. It's not great, but it's fine. We're gonna take 1 damage. What do I care? I mean, it played an Immolate for free for 50 damage. It's not too bad. We can headbutt Warcry to pull a card back. What would we bring back? Carnage. He's still vulnerable, so headbutt. Bring back a Carnage. I almost clicked on the wrong card. Warcry. Next turn, give me the Inflame. This turn, you know, next turn, give me the Second Wind. And I'll Inflame and then Carnage twice. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Get rid of Second Wind. Who cares about that card? Bad turn, but that's okay. He's doing 40 damage. Why did it say he was doing 60 for a second? That scared me. Well, I think we want to Havoc. Give me a free dropkick, which did allow me to draw a card and gain energy, which is actually very nice, because now I can play Juggernaut, Flame Barrier, and a double uppercut. We are weak on this turn, so we're not doing a lot of damage, but we're only taking 2, and basically as soon as we get a Carnage, we can kill him. 46 times 2, and Sword Boomerang can finish the job. That was a perfectly fine elite fight. More dex actually does matter. And you know what? Let's have the option to take some cards. All these skills are going to be upgraded when we get them. Again, we don't want to reduce the cost of cards. We want to be able to play these twice. All these attacks that we have. So I think Finesse is okay. Apotheosis is basically worthless because we don't have very many unupgraded cards. Jack of all trade for random colorless cards could be nice, but they'd have to be good colorless cards. Blind for weakness. I'll admit, we have very little ways of doing weakness. I think secret weapon is what we want here, though. Yeah. Select a random attack. Well, not a random attack. Select a particular attack. Hand of Greed. Worthless. We have better attacks. So we will do one final upgrade. Upgrade the Headbutt and fight the boss. We have 4 cards in our deck that are not upgraded, and they're also mostly worthless. Everything else, pretty nice. 1, 2, 3, 4 energy. We can't play Inflame, we can't play Fire Breathing. So I'm gonna dump. I'm gonna dump Juggernaut, I think, to play Inflame. This is actually really good, I think. We can also draw an attack if we want, but we could draw an attack that is only 1 energy. We're gonna play our powers. We're gonna take a little bit more damage because of the vulnerability, but it's only gonna last 1 turn. And with 1 energy, what do we want to bring back? You know what? If we bring back Headbutt, we can play Juggernaut on the next turn. That doesn't seem too bad. I'm gonna wait to pop the potion until we play Juggernaut so we can guarantee the damage. Yeah, this is what we want. Juggernaut, Metallicize, double Immolate. Gonna gain 4 block. That's not a lot. I'm gonna pop the potion. We could die, you know, we do not put up a lot of block at all. Here's hoping we don't die. Give me Ghostly Armor. Second Wind. It is 8 block. Means we're taking none. Do we double up on Bash or Carnage? We're likely to draw Uppercut soon, so I'm gonna do the Bash. Even though the Carnage is a lot of damage, the Bash means that the Uppercut's gonna be better once we get it. We lose Carnage, but that's okay. Might as well play it. Might as well play it. Ugh. You know, I'm okay playing either Uppercut or Rage, but whatever we put back is going to be played with Havoc. So I'm kind of tempted to put Havoc back. Admittedly, this sucks. We're gonna take a lot of damage. There's not a lot we can do about it. What do we want next turn? You know what? Let's just play the Havoc next turn. We'll get something for free. We are going to gain 4 block with Ornamental Fan at least, so we're not screwed on this turn. We can do something with defense. But yeah, that was not great draw. 18 times 2. If we don't put up block, we're dead. So let's make sure we put up some block. I don't want to play Sever Soul, so we're going to play Rage. We might also want to uppercut the deck on the left so we can make him weak. But let's Havoc first. An Immolate is also fine. I am very happy with the choice of cards there that just happened. I think we are going to uppercut. Oh, you know what? If we play uppercut, it's not going to play twice. So let's knock him out. Gain some more block. We're not going to die. And he is dead off of Juggernaut damage. However, I'm not that sure that we're going to actually win on this one. Rapid Fire, hello, welcome. How you doing? We don't have any good sources of block, really, do we? I'm honestly tempted to heal as well. Like, what do we care about upgrading Perfected Strike? Let's heal. Shop is completely worthless. Good things to buy, if only I could afford them. And sure, let's hope that we get Immolate. I do not think we want to play Berserk, although we could. But we're going to take a lot more damage by playing it. We're going to take like an extra 10 damage. No, we're going to take an extra 15 damage by playing it. I really don't think we can afford it. Second wind for block is nice. Right now it's 16 block. Though we're probably going to True Grit something. Should I just try to like get down to Immolate? Immolate's not going to kill him though. What I need is Rage Immolate on the next turn. On this turn, I think. But let's see what we get. Okay, we got a Cleave. Fine. Warcry. Secret Weapon means we can draw Immolate if we want, or we could play Carnage. Or we could play Carnage next turn and play Immolate this turn. It'll do 60 damage and then 50 on the next turn. I need to make him weak and vulnerable, though, which we could do on this turn. Secret Weapon, uppercut, hit the guy on the right twice. Kill him next turn, ideally, with the Carnage. Yeah, that's our play. We want uppercut. We're gonna play it twice. I think I'm also going to second wind the Fire Breathing. Cleave is block. This is block. Well, you know, if this is our hand, this is more block, we might as well play this for damage and for a power. We're gonna take a little damage. Not that much though, but I'm hoping that we can actually kill the Spire Spear on the right on this turn. An Immolate and a Carnage. Carnage will do 40, so it's gonna do 80 damage, which is not nearly enough to kill, so he will live. These guys have a lot of HP. Is that like Ascension mode or something? It feels like they're very tanky right now. At least he's still weak. We can't headbutt something back and play it, so I think we're just gonna Inflame, Metallicize, and Immolate. We're gonna take some damage. We're gonna take 15. Not great. Any of these cards being played is acceptable. It played it on the left enemy, but it didn't turn us around, which is strange. I am going to turn us around, though. We're going to take a lot more damage. We put up a lot of blocks, surprisingly. Okay. Can't kill him. Want to get that Juggernaut out there. Sword Boomerang or Bash. You know, actually we can kill one of them. So that's definitely the turn. But we're gonna be very low on HP, which is very scary. Extremely scary. We're gonna be fighting the heart with 26 HP. I don't think we're gonna live. I'm calling it now. We do not have enough block. Paper Frog is really good, and another True Grit is good as well. So I'm gonna take it because it's block. Rupture could also be interesting. I don't know if you gain strength when you play a card with Beat of Death, but let's just do it like this. Warcry, what do we draw? Next turn I think we want Rage because we're probably gonna be playing attacks. I really hate this turn. Not being able to play any of our good powers absolutely sucks. So I think you Rage, and then I mean we need to weaken him I think to live. So we gotta cleave. We're dead. Still a fun run. We maybe should have not done Pandora's Box, because we did end up losing a bunch of our defense. We added in a few defense after that, though, but it just wasn't enough. And, you know, we got pretty bad draw against the heart, unfortunately. None of our good powers were out there, and then on the second turn, we just died. Still a fun run, though. No, this is not what I wanted. I wanted the run history. Still a fun run. Necronomicon is a 10 out of 10 with expensive cards, and we had a lot of expensive cards. We had to take Ectoplasm because most of our cards were 2 energy. I'm glad we did because the Necronomicon was a good synergy with that. But, you know, we just needed more block cards, I think, or better draw, you know, adding in more Warcries. There's one card that you can get that's colorless that puts a skill into your hand, just like the one that puts a attack into your hand. However, I don't think there's one that puts a card into your hand. And there's definitely not that one that puts a power into your hand. You can have a secret weapon, secret technique, but there's no like secret power that puts a power into your hand, because really what we want is we want powers. We want Juggernaut, we want Metallicize, we want to be able to put those powers out there so we can actually get value out of them. But unfortunately we couldn't do that.